Take two. And my voice went high pitched there for a second. Anyway, this is Assassin's Creed Rogue. We are back doing our Assassin's Creed series. Well, my Assassin's Creed series, since I doubt only one person, maybe two, has ever actually watched a single episode of any of the videos I've released so far. But anyway, we're playing Assassin's Creed Rogue. I have no idea how I'm actually going to do this, since I've actually forgotten most of the game. I remember general plot storylines, but not all of it. So, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? Let's start. First things first. Oh, I know what to call this character. People are going to give me, some people might give me shit for this. Judas. Because he's a traitor, get it? Get it, he's a traitor. And it's not that much of a spoilers. The fact that he betrays the Assassin's Brotherhood.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight.
That's bold.
Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood.
And that's about 30 years after.
These are the tenets of the Creed. The principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Of course, the story hasn't started you.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
He hasn't turned traitor yet.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
Start your game off as an assassin.
Come on. Captain de Livre-André and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Yeah, games graphics here. Who's gone down a bit? What the hell is this? Well,
Watch
of
his
course it's
favor.
going to go down. We're going from a Xbox One game to an Xbox 360 game. Is it up here? Please tell me, for the love of God, that was the cat.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens! You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
After the 4th game, before the 3rd game.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Thank you.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
So you die! You won't lose us, you're already dead!
Huh.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Anyone else?
Happy hunting, lads!
Set her ablaze!
Sink that French vessel!
She's no match for you!
Ha ha! Yeah!
Ah!
He's making a run for it. I'll catch you and pump you into next week. Come back here, you coward! He's doing a legger!
Jeez, change the way you
Nothing.
treated him, man.
The hell?
This is smaller than the Jackdaw. Yeah, I'm almost positive this is smaller than the Jackdaw. Oh, this might actually be a schooner instead. It's an intermittent size between a schooner and something else.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin,
What the hell did
Captain?
the fire station walk by? Drive by.
Indeed, mate.
Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect.
My ship! She's a false shin. They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Ready here!
Stop them, boy!
Did I start the timer? Yes, I did start the timer.
Fire!
Ease off the wind! On your mark, Captain!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Gallants and Royals! She's breaking out! On to flank!
My ship!
No man treats the purposes of gallants! Ready to march, sir!
It seems this vessel is battle-ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gertrude. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Sessions. I'm close to freaking out. I got a text from somebody important reminding me I need to reapply for something. So it sent me to the thing that I would normally reapply, add it on, and I can't
course
seem to
would you
find
have
it
me
on
set,
there. Not
Shay?
even a non
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise
What
words,
needs to be
Captain.
done.
Wise words.
I know it doesn't. I'm not sure if it needs to be done this month or only 2 days left, today and tomorrow for this month, or when it needs to be done next month. So I have to wait for the notification or the letter from them, either email or physical. Boy, this could be a pain in the ass. Sessions.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
For sure. Yeah, well, it's made me freak out a bit.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time.
Oh, it's not an encyclopedia I want.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case...
Hold on a sec. I don't want the encyclopedia. Wait, did I even go to the right damn website? Sure, it was Game Pressure. Oh, I could just go back and look for one that I search for. Yeah, it is Game Pressure. It's guides, Game Pressure. God damn it, I'm trying to push the damn... trying to highlight the whole word games. So I can replace it with guides. But it wouldn't let me. Now it did. Systems. Creed. World. Oh, come on, Rogue's gotta be this. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding. Why the hell did it delete itself? Systems. Creed. Oh, there it is. Anyway, let's continue. Wait, what the hell is that? 3 messages. I assume this thing isn't actually animated like the other one was. Seriously, this doesn't have a guide for it? Place one letter in the sentence, and the entire thing gets screwed up. It doesn't. I mean, it's got one on game pressure, but not. Anyway. I don't remember this part.
Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is
Oh,
gonna
wait,
be
now I
okay,
remember.
guys. Stay positive.
Right, at least we're on a different floor.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
Fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Her voice actress sounds so goddamn familiar. I think it's the woman who played... What's her name? Mass Effect, Ashley Williams. Could be wrong though, since I'm not seeing her. Yeah, I don't see her here. But I did notice she did play a person in Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Come on, numbskull.
So they might be the person I'm
Do
thinking
you
of.
see a flashing wireless signal? Great. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Yep.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin.
Look at
in the past, both sides had the same goal.
On the left than the one he's wearing in the video.
Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So, I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
What the hell is that?
I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
I must be on a different floor, man. Oh, than there was in the last game. Oh, this is the same building, by the way. Damn it, I could have sworn, or I could have sworn she voiced Ashley Venus.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Yep, this is the homestead.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
Okay, what do I've got my hands on this time? Getting my hands on this time.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Okay.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
This is about quick shooting? Because I can already do that.
Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. More work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
I'm not gonna go for completely for objective. For the what's it called? Optional objectives. I'm not gonna waste my time with those.
Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true, at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself. Nicely done. I am surprised. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective.
Notice how he's doing so few steps.
Top form, Shay. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. Top form, Shay. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it. I will meet you later, Shay. For dinner, perhaps.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Native, if you didn't take that. Notice it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Wiley's still alive at this time. Well, it was nice to see him. I knew he would show up in the game, of course, as I've played this game before. Ooh, we're gonna go hunting.
It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together. Find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Excuse me. Shit. Oh, shit. Perkins upgrades. This will be a pain in the ass to do. Yes, I see. We're probably not going to be wasting our time with the upgrades.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Do not be late next time.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to waste my time with, as I see it, with searching or updating that stuff. I'm only going to do what is required of me to complete the main storyline. At least up until I get it set up to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Because I don't think crafting... Oh, well, maybe with the next one, Assassin's Creed Unity. Thing's jammed. Wonder if he actually cut out that area.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
What was that? Just cleaning out the underside of my damn nails, or I noticed something white there. I thought it was just, you know, part of the damn nail. I did complete Leon's lesson under 40 seconds. Didn't I? Yep. Not familiar. Oh boy, does it ever. course, I don't recognize this area. Huh. I think it usually keeps up like around here. Quick heads up. I lost about 20 minutes recording because I hadn't realized we hadn't finished, well, doing... Yeah, we lost a bunch of, yeah, about 20 minutes or so of recording, maybe even more. 20 minutes to half an hour. Anyway, I'm not going to go back and do that small section because I've wasted enough time. I actually have wasted more. I wasted a few hours. More like 3 actually. Just doing clearing up storage space so I can transfer all the files that are on that old hard drive on my that's hard drive, a recording hard drive onto my computer, so it's completely empty. And I had to delete a lot of my stuff to do that. I'm the type of person who doesn't delete stuff or get rid of stuff unless I might need it later. Huh, that's a ground. Oh, I remember this place. This area I do remember. Oh, you have been transferred to a different area. We were here, North Atlantic. Let's see. Yeah, oh no. Started here, drifted all the way up there, then got sent to here. That's about it. Yeah, I kind of want to get this over and done with. I actually want to get the next 3 games over and done with. Yeah, I really want to play Origins because I know next to nothing about that game. I don't remember his name.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
The Morrigan. Not the Morgan, or the Morgana. Yeah, I think, was it Morgan or Morgana? Oh, maybe they're the same person, actually. Oh, Vincent interrupted King Arthur. In fact, I think they were half siblings. Did the dirty deed from the son. Son eventually came up. See it?
Captain's at the helm! Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies. Red Bank in sight, sir. Good hunting ground.
There it is. Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. He cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies.
Danger's behind us.
Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
They seem to be on their own, sir.
Ease off the wind! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Blues down! Man your seats!
Oh, I'm not doing it.
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Well, it says in the last game.
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
It was like open sailing.
Remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Washington. Man, where do I know that name from? No, I'm not talking about George Washington. I mean from this game. Yeah, the best person to kill assassins as an assassin.
Aye.
Shouldn't be eating this bread. Oh, you have enough bread today. Oh, I don't want to fill up before dinner. You know, the one thing that I noticed about the next Assassin's Creed movie that I did not like? The fact that it included microtransactions. And I think every single Assassin's Creed from that game on actually had some form of microtransaction.
You there! Oh!
I'd actually have to kill everybody here.
What's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
How about getting the gun at the beginning, eh?
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
I'm not thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of Lawrence Washington. Maybe I'm actually thinking of somebody else. I hate when that happens. No. Here's some food. That's the top of my throat, my gag reflex. Automatically makes me want to spit it out even though it hasn't actually gone down yet. Or it might actually be stuck there. What did it say? I'd have missed the warning part. Ah.
I need to get to Washington first.
I don't know.
Then I'll worry about the
Security is awfully
artifacts.
tight. The captain brought in more men.
What's so special about his pie?
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington's residence.
Isn't he a rich man? He got himself involved in politics, no?
He and half of the guests here tonight.
I heard Foley's got some real working.
Crime under control and not a Frenchman in sight. My God, it's good to be English.
Body. This time I'm going to use some proper stealth and hide the bodies. Oh, pretty much. There he is.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George.
I was actually related to him.
Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will.
George Washington.
Gentlemen.
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
eyes open. Veterans among our ranks. Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
I don't rightly know. These costs come down slightly.
You men do your duty, so that God doesn't smite us like he did those poor bastards in Port-au-Prince.
That's a bit insensitive, isn't it?
It was Port-au-Prince. Good thing there's not a timer on it. I'll wait for him to get that close to me. Then we'll off him. Oh, I think that he's not getting close, he's actually getting further away.
I've got a shot! Got a good line on him! Got him fighting! Wait a minute! What is this stuff here about?
Was that really a wise idea for me to... It's actually a really good question.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say? Indeed. Master Washington has outdone himself. He has been looking rather pale, though. And his cough. Oh, those loud noises give me a fright.
Oh, please, Gene, sit your asses back down.
So nice to see you.
I can hardly hear myself think with all
Nothing
this
a bit
racket.
of rest while I'm here.
Take care of this dumb wicked
He's making a run for it.
Let me out of
Oh, what's this?
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the wrong fella, is he not? Oh, do not get your hopes up. He has eyes only for Sally Fairfax. That, hussy! What if her husband finds out? Hussy? Oh, you find something her
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
How was that? You know what? I said I wasn't going to do it. Waste my time with the...
Symphony of light and color and sound.
I apologize.
Oh, fuck it,
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. I'd better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
You have to come deal with it.
Don't press your
Is
luck.
that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
You'll not get through here.
That's funny.
Got him dead to rights. I can get him from here.
No.
Damage taken here! Return to the ship, Captain! Captain, call out, sir!
Take off. Take off.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Alright.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
They can fire many volleys. Enemy sail coming at us, sir. Looks like
Oh,
a
yeah, I
frigate.
did.
They're Royal Navy, sir. More than one, sir.
I feed the, not the kids, I feed the chickens. I got all three of them back in. I got them all in the pen. Also, I think the reason why, the way they're getting out the front again is between the cage I stuck over there and the wall of the garage, outer wall of the garage, there's enough room for them to escape. Oh, I had another idea about that too. You know how the big rock that's holding the dogs? No, my bad. Well, I remember the conversation last night. You didn't ask me to check the dog. You asked about the dog, but
Lawrence
the conversation
Washington
led into
is
something
dead.
else, and I completely
You
forgot
look
all
disappointed.
about it. No,
The sickly way
I had
that
an idea
man
about
looks,
that too.
He would have
An
been
idea
dead
about
in a
how
month anyway.
to stop the dog from getting stuck.
Two other Templars got
Move
away.
move the
They're
rock
looking into the manuscript and box.
that's holding the thing
Did they
there,
have the
and then
artifacts?
put those two.
I don't know.
Put 4 plates.
Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did
put
what was
4
right for the
plates.
Brotherhood.
Do you know how
Find
the
the
4
object,
stand things?
Cheer up,
Do you know
Sean.
how they've got a
A rare day with
flat
exalted
edge at the
chaos
bottom?
among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound
My
like
idea
they'd be
isn't
too
that
put
complex.
out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Yeah, my idea isn't that complex. I made it seem like I'm making my idea. Okay, do you know those cobblestone things that were outside there that I moved over there? Things they're walking on. Okay. Oh yeah, we fine. Sorry about that. I did? I don't remember doing that. This blended me not in. Yeah, I actually, unless he was part of the blended part. Hopefully this game's done by tomorrow. If not...
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
As much sail as you can! So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. Leola.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and books.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then.
All down! We can board and take control!
Healy said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power. What does he mean?
I forgot what I was talking about here. We're going to repair the mortgage. That might actually have to do. Or sell the ship on. Oh, no, that's what I was looking for. I just realized something. And when Uplay was actually called Uplay. What the hell is that? When Uplay was actually called Uplay. Now it's called Ubisoft Club. Oh god. Oh, it's not here. I unlocked some katanas. Oh, some katana Japanese sword. Something. I don't think I've ever actually heard the name spoken aloud. Oh, if I could have a new sword. If I could have any sword, it would be a katana. And if I could have any sword, and if I could have a katana made out of any material, it would either be made out of adamantium or vibranium. Yes,
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to Well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern.
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
How far do we have to go?
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
Don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation. We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
That's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Well, one of those two was the... One's the spy, the other is the... Frenchman.
Reef it on, tops!
Let go anchor.
Oh, cool. I'll bet you if you run into this. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Hey, what's this? Oh, powder kegs.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in all hand to their watery grave. The Garfou nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Puckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Ah, it's like an automatic civil gun. Oh, I think it's civil automatic actually.
Loose and trim too, Captain.
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters. And he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Bring in top
Oh, I got hit something.
There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier. Fire!
The Templar's treasure. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone. Or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templar's wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him.
I had intended to
He
buy
probably
another
still
one
has
after.
it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him.
But of course, like
We'll have to board his ship. We'll force him to beach.
How much was it? Never mind, you probably bought it on special. Jeez. How did that little ship get so far ahead? How much you want to bet that thing on doesn't get... Shot it. Oh, still can't spell. This fella's got a YouTube
Look, Cap.
video.
He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
The ram is taking care of that ice sheet. Aboard, Gavin!
It worked. The way is clear.
Now, once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
All hands up to an ambush.
Off where you sit, Diablo d'Enfer. Smith must not escape.
Sail! All sail!
Ooh, do I get this ship? I can actually see the larger ship being able to do exactly that. What the hell? Salvage a new ship.
Easy. I don't see Smith's ship.
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him. Fire! Fire! Get them along! Guards on side! Fire! Give me some speed!
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator of your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
I'll winch trouble, Captain Cormac.
Huh?
What wickedness is this? Another Templar tactic. You can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him. Crowded on!
It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
We'll be fine, mate. Pushing down the mizzen net, matey.
Past the cliff, Captain! Square, sir!
Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Captain, gone for a cold death!
Yeah, I was planning on going here actually. Because I didn't see it until afterwards.
Somebody stop him!
This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
Wish I had that in the last game, that would have been most useful. Right. I gotta grab it. Oh, because there's no you no more. I'll be honest, I actually don't want to be here. It's part of one of the many things you can unlock in this game. Yeah, you find all those ancient, whatever the hell they called it. I wasn't paying attention. Well, that's not exactly right. I wasn't paying enough attention to actually commit it to memory.
Close!
Batten down the missing mass meetings. And how long will we do that for? I don't got an hour. I honestly don't know. Just know this one.
long as the seas do roll. But as our anchors on board and our acts are
There's the city of Albany, sir. The greatest frontier town of them all.
Albany, New York. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
What is your business in Albany, sir? Just visiting. My sister lives.
What the hell is it? What is it? No, there's the French. How did they get here before me? I didn't even check if he was still on the ship.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
I'm gonna pause the video here. I actually have to go make dinner. But I'll be right back. How about that? Yeah, my hands smell like sausages. No.
Who's he?
There, you.
Never heard of him. We know you're not very clever.
Turn around, I'm probably gonna drown.
Just over.
Gun still.
I could have thought of a more subtle way to get in, but I'm not going for subtlety right now.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
That's William Johnson. Shit.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin.
But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant her colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir. But Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Wasted them.
And now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
Also, it does kill them. I've never actually seen them die on me. After the deed, I've never actually seen them die.
Really mucking it up, aren't
Trying to text, goddammit. Okay. Please start with It's a good thing I'm not uploading anything, of which I actually should. But the collector's size of the unconverted video is bigger than the resulting size. So what was it? Oops. Yeah, I'm just doing something. Let's see. Please start. What the hell is SPD? I don't want it to be put in the capital, damn it. It's not what's there, it's why is there. Oh, good.
You!
No, not me.
What about that?
Hold your way into the place. And there it is. I know it's not an exact science, but it's good enough. kill everybody. That's odd. No, it's Battery Life. We gotta leave their car because of that. Goddamn thing won't do it.
Mind that uniform. It seems to me there's more clashes between England and France everywhere in the world except for England and France. Doesn't take grenades!
Right, hold on a second, let me just research that name. What was it? James Wardrop. And I gotta get you my damn sausages. Well, not damn sausages. James Wardrop. James Watson. I just had to be sure.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Please have mercy on me.
Got you lined up, dog.
Faster, lads! We're losing ground! You're not losing it! Faster!
Keep your brown vest on your shoulder.
Oh, thank God. And where else are we going this time? You know, just in case I actually have to come back here. So fine, just going view the Syrian. But always do it at least once for each place, or each place you think you're going to have to go back to. if I haven't done it. Maybe I'm thinking of from the wrong... Which one was it? Low-rate MasterCard? I actually shouldn't be saying this. Shit. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, but so much interruptions. Mostly my fault. But I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye bye now.